match your age. Ain't just the barbers where you catch a fade. Face covered, cutting through your garden like a masquerade. Before I catch a L, I catch a plane. I probably f*** you before I f*** your chain. Switch it up, this rap pixie dust. Money ain't to us. Broski went and you better fix her up. I just bought a crib to a chick, she got the biggest. And when I saw your sister at it with the fishing hook, listen up, I've had to hit the cup. So if I swing my fist, you going in, so wish me luck. Boy, if you ain't talking paper, I'm a I tell Shorty spin around and watch it. Every time I hit the stage, I make it. Yeah. I just pull up to the crib and then I'm right back on up. All you rappers still washed up, I don't push weight, I just pull chips. She ain't pulling the socks up when it's half time, she get full. Finna leave the boxed up like send it, make a play and I exit. Money boy making London money, spend most my to Bentley's little bushes.
The playoffs are in full swing as we welcome you to this postseason contest on EA Sports. Let's close out the weekend with what should be a good one on Monday Night Primetime between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Carolina Panthers.
Set to kick off.
A date on Super Bowl Sunday awaits one of these teams as we begin the NFC Championship game. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Ready.
Ward taken right to the air. And his game will begin with an incomplete pass.
Kid, I'm just kind of laughing because I could feel the armchair quarterbacks going, I can make that throw. And anybody who's actually made those throws says you have no idea what it feels like with everybody breathing down your neck. That play's got to be right, timed up right, and it certainly wasn't.
Shotgun snap, Matt Ward. Throw secured by Jaden Higgins. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. Good hit, but sure would have loved for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the first down. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's good for a Panthers first.
48-yard line.
19 tight. Ready.
From the gun, it's Ward. Higgins downfield, and he has it. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's going to bring up a Carolina first down.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
They've got first down here from the 36.
Viking, hey, kick.
They're going to run it here. It's Bijan Robinson. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
When one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Another carry for Robinson. And that one's forward for 1, maybe 2 yards. Greg Greenlaw getting there for the stop.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
5 men out in the secondary for the Eagles on third down.
19 Lions.
Throw here, third down. The third down throw falls incomplete.
So many coaches love third downs and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know they've got to execute and convert on these third downs.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And they get 3 on their first series. Hope to build on that in the drives ahead.
Well, that's a good start to this one, Kate. Not just individually for the kicker to be accurate in his first kick, but to really invigorate this home crowd and to take that lead on the opening drive.
And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 19 Charger, 19 Charger. Mustang 19. Trap 60, trap 60. 79 Bronx, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
They'll throw to start the drive. Escapes out to the left. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
Positive with that effort, you didn't go backwards, didn't have a negative play. If there was a negative, you didn't get a whole lot done with your legs. Got to be more efficient now on 2nd down.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Stephanie. Buffalo 18, Dragon 6, 18, Romney 18, Warriors 17. Let's go.
Back to throw. Into the hands of Garrett Wilson. And he is stopped with authority there, but that stump came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that 1st down. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
Ready, ready. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger, 18 Pioneer. Cup 19, Cup.
Pass play now. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So 2nd down now after the incompletion.
Those are exactly the plays, Kate. The corners in this league make their money and make their reputation. A one-on-one, and he wins that battle.
2nd and 10, and they'll stick to the air. Has him on the quick hitter. And he takes it across midfield and into Panthers territory.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
19 tight, 70 Rangers, 70.
3rd down from the gun. Hits his running back. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
Cowboy 80. Cowboy 80. 19 Lions. Panther 11. Panther 11. Mustang 19.
Sticking to the air here. Taking a chance to the end zone. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And now they face 2nd down.
Ready. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. 79 Broncos. Dragon 60. Buffalo 8. Warriors 7. Trap 60. Trap 60.
He's going to throw it again. Short pass brought in. And he stopped just shy of that 1st down at the 28. 3rd down upcoming.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. Picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
Here we go, third and less than a yard.
60 back. Get it.
Back to throw now. Pass is caught at the 9. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's first and goal.
19-18.
Complete on the option. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Options are open here. This is second and inches. They'll try and punch it in. And he's in for the touchdown. The Eagles finish off their opening drive. We know all these players are aware of what's at stake here, Brock, and that is the score they needed to get them moving in this conference final.
We know it's not how you start, it's how you finish, especially with stakes this high. Jeez, you couldn't start any better.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, first and 10.
70, cut 19, cut 19.
Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. Into a crowd, and a defender comes up with it. That's Cole Bishop. And the Eagles get the football back inside the 45-yard line after the interception. He got in front of that one for the pick. Looked like that's the receiver it was designed to go to on that play, too.
Yeah, the QB just must have missed the lurky defender in coverage right there. That's where, as a QB, you've got to have the vision to not just see your route, but see those defenders in front of it. If you stare down your receivers in this league, turnovers follow.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. They're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. Offense up to the line fast. They'll throw it here on first. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. We're 1 quarter into deciding who's going to represent the NFC in the Super Bowl. 7-3 is our score. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Bank of America Stadium after this.
Okay,
Ready now for our second quarter. The Eagles have the football. They have second and pretty long here.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Warriors 70.
Here's a throw. This is reeled in by Wilson. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them. And the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
19 tight.
Third and long for him here. It's caught by Wilson. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Garrett Wilson with the touchdown. Going after up and good by McPherson. And the Eagles drive their lead to 11.
14. Panthers 3. Evan McPherson set to kick off.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
I just want to rock. I just want to rock.
On the second.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Here we go. Start.
Back to work after throwing the pick. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are thrown into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Cougar 19. Cup 19. Cup 19. Go.
2nd and 10 now. Ward. Buys time, rolling right. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Ready. 70 Lions. 19 Lions. Ready.
They'll air it out on 3rd. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now they're staring at 4th and long. Carolina in punt formation.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10.
70. 70 Timberwolves. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Panther 11. Panther 11. Alert. Alert. Ready.
They'll throw to begin this drive. To the sideline, brought in by Worthy. And he is persuaded to go out of bounds just as he gets this up past the 30-yard line. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Bronco, come on. Come on. Set.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. Minka Fitzpatrick in on the stop.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. Just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Cougar 19. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. Warriors. 79 Brock. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Ready up.
Looking to throw here. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You just got to love that angle, right? It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off the 1st down.
70 Timberwolves. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Mustang 19.
To throw here on 1st down. Down the field, he's got Wilson. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down. All set to go now from the 35.
1st down.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Back row 80. 19 tight. 19 tight. Buffalo 18.
Throwing now on first down. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be marked down a yard shy of that marker.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on the drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains. They'll come up on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Panther 11. Trap 60. Trap 60. Go.
From the red zone now. Out left, Worthy makes the grab. And he takes this one down to the 10 before hitting that sideline.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Ready. Cougar 19. Cowboy 80.
So 2 minutes still to play in this first half, partner. More from Sunday night primetime on the other side.
Ready.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Hey, smash Bronco.
Back now, pressure coming. Right back to Worthy. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns. It has been wash, rinse, repeat for them offensively, Brock, as, well, we all wait for this defense to find a little backbone before this becomes a runaway.
Yeah, I'm a little torn up here in this booth because you're exactly right. Offensively, this is just a machine. Surgical. Defensively, you're running the risk of being embarrassed here pretty quickly.
Panthers 3. Evan McPherson set to kickoff.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
Their own 35-yard line.
On the jump.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Dragon 60.
Shotgun snap now to Ward. Escapes the pocket. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
2nd and 10. Here's Ward to throw. And he can't escape this. The Eagles take him down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
An 11-yard loss on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Cougar 19. Seven Pirates. 19 Lions. Ready.
On 3rd and long, it's Ward. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And that brings up 4th and long. Panthers getting everyone set for the punt.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at at their own 20-yard line.
Got it. Ready?
Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10.
Cowboy 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Only went 3 yards the wrong way to start this drive out. Here's 2nd and 13.
Get it.
Dropping back to throw. Gets him on the in route. They'll get this up to the 18-yard line. Now Carolina's going to take a timeout. That's its second. This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12.
6, Mustang 19. Panther 11, Panther 11. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. He has the first over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a 29-yard gain. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
18, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Back to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Tag. Panther 60, Panther 60.
They are throwing it again. He's got a man left. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. Philadelphia going to spend its 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. We've set it down from 37.
1st down.
Let's go now. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Warriors 70, Trap 60, Trap 6, Dragon 60, 18, Pioneer. Go.
He's going to throw it again. Fits it through the middle. And the stop comes at the 15-yard line as he gets them into the red zone. The Eagles decide to spend their 3rd and final timeout. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
18 Cardinals, 18 Cardinals. Cowboy, Buffalo 18.
1st down.
Ready.
Working inside the red zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles get more points to end a lopsided first half. Manage that clock beautifully down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
McPherson at the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Eagles grow their lead yet again.
Panthers 3. Evan McPherson set to kick off.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So it goes for a touchback. Let's see what they decide to do with the time they've got remaining here.
At their own 35-yard line.
They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Yep, as expected, they go to the ground to start this one off. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. There's 2 seconds left in the half as we get a timeout. Here's the final play of our first half. Throwing here just before halftime. Escapes the pocket. And he's not going to get something done. They take him down. So that's how our first half's going to end. A momentum-building play for their defense.
On the east side on a Friday night, met up with just to the Golden Glide. Lows and highs, me and all the roads in a stolen ride like, and they outside, so I'm staying inside, shorty, you would not vibe, take a poop, like Tupac. I seen a bunch of mean guys in the band and a tie, don't know the west side, give a side rise. Ain't nobody that I really recognize, ain't surprised, to ride the killer vibe. Probably the beast we down, trying to feel alive, but I'm incentivized.
The Hallis Trophy awaits one of these teams, partner. Just a half to go as we're off in the 3rd quarter. Jaden Reed to return this. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go. Steady.
Here's the one back on the handoff. The stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. They got 21 yards on the play. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
You know, it is so refreshing for these running backs when they have space to run. It's hard. There's so many collisions between the tackles. When they get on the edge and have green grass, well, the best of them take advantage of it.
Man downfield, he's got it. It's worthy. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. It's 16 yards on that play. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
First down. A gain of 16 yards. First
Come
down,
on.
Eagles.
Hey. Cougar 19.
A give now from the gun. Good little whip there. Looks like about 6. Coming up to stop that play with Jahdae Barron.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient, he was explosive, nice of a gain on the ground.
He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Check, man. Panther 60. Panthers, go.
3rd down from the gun. He's got it near the 10. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles grow the lead coming out of halftime. Garrett Wilson with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Well, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock. He sure has taken advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His 2nd touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one. More than likely for more games to come.
McPherson set to kick off.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Hey, check that. Ready?
Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
69
From the gun, it's Ward. A lot of players around this one, and it is intercepted. Picked by Derek Forrest. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Rig alert.
They'll run here from the gun. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4. At the
65,
19-yard line.
10 to 11.
Now looking to throw. Toward the sideline and caught by Wilson. And he's going to be out of bounds at about the 7-yard line, partner. That's where they're going to be set up for this 1st and goal.
That's a pro's pro right there. That is one heck of an experienced catch. He made sure to secure the ball, but he also knew exactly where the sideline was to get both feet down.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Garrett Wilson, the intended receiver. And it'll be 2nd and goal. Still a couple of shots at this one.
Go, 80. Go.
They'll send him up the middle. And he is into the end zone for a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles parlay the interception into points.
We've seen all game long how difficult it has been for this defense to try to contain this guy. Not only through the air, now 2 touchdowns on the ground. He's just been a difference maker.
McPherson to add the point after.